Good afternoon, Trinity, and welcome to your e-News weekly video update for the week of January 5th, 2021. It's the first week of the new year. It's also the week when we celebrate Epiphany. And we just celebrated Epiphany yesterday, Wednesday, the 6th of January. And Epiphany is the actual moment that we celebrate when the wise men, the magi, the three kings, whatever you want to call them, have arrived at the manger. They've come to the stable. They've seen Jesus in the flesh. They present to him humbly on their knees the gifts of frankincense, gold, and myrrh. And that is the moment that they recognize what has happened in the world, that light has broken into the darkness, that things have changed forever. And they are publicly acknowledging this, that the Prince of Peace was born in the flesh. That's what we celebrate. And we celebrate the season of Epiphany from now until Ash Wednesday on the 17th of February. So we have 6 weeks to celebrate the light in the darkness. Appropriately, this comes in the darkest time of the year. As the light is growing slowly by slowly, the days are getting a little bit longer in January and February. We get to celebrate the season of Epiphany. Yesterday, a few other things happened in this world. Yesterday was a day that almost 4,000 Americans died in one day from coronavirus. The highest death toll we've had yet. That happened on Epiphany. Though the vaccines, now 2 different vaccines have been approved, there may be other ones coming soon, and millions of Americans have received them. The rollout is happening. The light has come into the darkness. We still lost another 4,000 Americans yesterday. And then I'm sure you all saw the scenes of what happened at the protests at the United States Capitol yesterday in Washington, D.C. I've truly been struggling to make this video since then. And I've taken many tries to record this because I'm struggling like we all are. No matter what side of the political spectrum you are on, no matter if you're a supporter of the current president or the president-elect, or somewhere in between, or of neither of them, what we saw yesterday was disturbing, upsetting, and completely unprecedented. A hostile mob has not entered the United States Capitol building since 1814, when the British ransacked Washington, D.C. during the War of 1812. 206 years ago. That's the last time it happened. And it happened yesterday on Epiphany. And all I have to say is that we are better than this. We, as a nation, as Christians, as followers of Christ, are better than that. Better than mob rule, better than anger and hatred and violence. I know, I've seen all the posts on social media over the past 24 hours. I know people being angry about this and that. And I'm not going to name all the specifics. I'm trying very hard to be a pastor for all of us, because that's what Jesus calls us to do. To be in the light and to seek unity and to seek the things that bind us together, not that divide us apart. You see, it doesn't matter who is in the White House. It doesn't matter who is fighting over that power that the symbol of the White House and the Capitol provide, because we all know that Jesus has the most power anyway, and we do not. So we're fighting over things that truly don't even matter. And we have to remember that. We have to remember. And I go to the scriptures to find some help. One of the scriptures comes from the 60th chapter of Isaiah. That's a scripture for Epiphany, January 6th. And here's what I'm going to read. Arise, shine, for your light is come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. For darkness shall cover the earth, and thick darkness the peoples. But the Lord will arise upon you, and his glory will appear over you. Nations shall come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. Lift up your eyes and look around. They all gather together. They come to you. Your sons shall come from far away, and your daughters shall be carried on their nurses' arms. Then you shall see and be radiant. Your heart shall thrill and rejoice, because the abundance of the sea shall be brought to you. The wealth of the nations shall come to you. A multitude of camels shall cover you. The young camels of Midian and Ephah, all those from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and frankincense, and shall proclaim the praise of the Lord. The light shall come, and that's what we celebrated yesterday. And that's who we are as a nation, as a people. We can come together in unity, and that was where I hope we will go from here. I pray that we shall never see scenes like we saw yesterday, of people trashing the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. I pray that we will come together as a nation, and that we won't see people lighting fires and burning down cities either. There's been so much violence in 2020, spilling over to 2021, that I hope and pray for all of us that we can come together through that. We can keep our eye on Jesus and not the storm, and that we can work to find what unites us and not divides us. That is my prayer today. That's what this update is about. I will see you on Sunday. We are having worship in the sanctuary for up to 70 people. I look forward to being with you, socially distanced and masked, on Sunday. God bless you all.